This video is to point out why technology is truly for dummies. People followed Boogie2988 all the way to the point where he made over 4 million subscribers until he finally revealed his true personality, intent, and integrity. People looked up to a 600-pound grown man that didn't leave the house and played video games, and somehow that was somebody to look up to. Well, in his own words, he played you and took a lot of people's money with him.
Do you guys want to see what I can do? Why do I have two beds? One for me and one for my hooker. One for me and one for my hooker. One for me and one for my hooker. One for me and one for the hooker. One for me and one for my hooker.
Welcome to the sub club.
This is what weird looks like. This is what weird looks like. This is, oh, this is what weird looks like. Someone says you can't put your finger into a clitoris. Somebody here doesn't have a scalpel handy. You splay that fucker just right, you can wrap it all around your fingers. You just gotta shave real thin. Woo! That's disturbing. That's the most fucked up thing I've said in a while. You just gotta lick them right where they pee from. Like this. I had a guy try to rob me once. He tried to break into my apartment. And you know what I did? I drove him home. He was drunk. He was trying to break into my apartment. He said he wanted to use the phone. I let him use the phone. He called his wife. He explained to his wife that he was drunk and that she needed a ride. This is the kind of person I am. I would never call somebody names. I would never attack somebody. These are things I won't do for my worst enemy, which is not even remotely close to true. I've never been abusive to my wife. I've never been abusive to nobody. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And yeah, so fuck her. And now she's dead. And actually, both of them are dead. The girl is dead. My mom is dead. Everyone I know and love is dead.
Wait, the girl died?
Whoa. She died of 39 of like fucking lung cancer. She had breast cancer and they beat the breast cancer, but then the treatment for the breast cancer gave her lung cancer.
Oh my God, that sounds absolutely terrible.
Yeah, it's fucking awful. Yeah.
I'm sorry you had to go through that, bro.
Yeah, that's okay. All right. I mean, I didn't go through it. I'm still alive. She's dead.
Damn, that's brutal.
Yeah. I'm serious. You know, shit. Like, why do I get to complain? She's the one who has to be dead. You know, fuck. And yeah, so fuck her. And now she's dead. And that health science was advanced many years. And that's one of the things that kind of made me have the mentality that I have. Nothing is black and white. The Holocaust is horrible, absolutely horrible. But some good came out of it.
You gotta look for that silver. Some good came out of it.
Like, for all we know, he really is mentally ill.
There's two things, mental health and the internet.
Right, exactly.
Like,
and those two things don't mix, dude. I can tell you firsthand.
Right.
If I was not a fucking titan of strength, I could not have mixed those two, right?
Right.
Yeah, this is when IRL streams get good, dude.
This is when the new series...
Because ain't no one's seen this shit.
They're going to figure out this is the new series where we get murdered on live stream and then it's actually interactive murder mystery.
And then,
interactive game.
And then the phone hits the ground and Etika shows up and goes, "Surprise, bitch!"
Yes.
Yeah, and like Smash Brothers. And like,
then it's...
At one point in time, he got the surgery and he made a quote that I put in a video and stated that he felt that he could eat whatever he wanted and still lose weight. And I personally said that is a serious warning sign that has not addressed his food addictions. He pretty much just admits to all that.
I didn't do the mental work pre-surgery that I needed to do. In fact, I'm more damaged now in a post-surgery world than I was in a pre-surgery world because I got fucking divorced.
Where he has not addressed his eating issues.
So I went back to comfort eating almost right away, but my surgery did its job. I was able to comfort eat and I was able to eat bad foods that I shouldn't eat, but I couldn't eat very much of them. So I still lost 200 pounds. And I'm very happy having lost that 200 pounds.
And at one point in time, he admits or he claims that he's great. I get to eat what I want for the next 10 years, and I get to have a great 10 years because he says he's never been happier.
And so if somebody says to me, well, Boogie, you're going to die in 10 years if you don't lose this last 50, 100 pounds. I'm like, hey, that sounds great because I'll have a great 10 years. I'll eat what I want and I'll die. And I'm looking forward to dying.
At the same time, while saying he's got more trauma now than he had beforehand because he's gotten a divorce, it's very, very contradictory. It screams of needing much, much more counseling.
But my best feature, this is the one the ladies love. I call it my meat apron. I have 2 meat curtains. There's a second one. I have 2 glorious meat curtains. The opportunity to have met you guys and to take photos with you and have you say to my face, I know better. I'm smarter than that. I'm better than that. I'll always be a fan. To know that I have a core audience that is never going to drink the Kool-Aid, that's never going to believe these horrible, monstrous lies about me. It saved my life. I hope. So I'm going to leave it at that. You guys may not be aware of this because you're my core audience, you're my fans, and maybe I shouldn't even make you aware of this, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. There are more people on the internet these days who hate me, I think, than have ever loved me.
So I will follow up this video with another video on this despicable, e-begging scumbag human being who claims that every large YouTube channel with subscribers in the millions are putting out hit pieces on him that are all misinformation. Well, if that were the case, he could revitalize his channel today by simply putting out video after video after video after video, proving point by point what they're putting out misinformation about. But he can't because he's a liar. And this short segment should give you a flavor of what it is. This person right here has played his part in the downward spiral of the American culture, period. Like and subscribe, or don't.